Everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Connie here today, and just like it was last time, and it will be after this, but today I thought I would do a little video about some things that I've recently bought because I buy things all the time, so I might as well make a video about it. So honestly, I would say I'm a bit of a materialistic person in the way that I love things and I love collecting, I love trinkets, I love having loads of stuff. And that might sound pretty bad but I always make sure when I am buying things that it's something very important to me, which honestly isn't that hard to come by, but that is also sustainably bought, you know, vintage, pre-loved things that would be going, you know, to waste otherwise in landfills and things like that. So I try and buy with purpose and with my full mind thinking about it. I don't buy things I'm going to throw out in the next pretty much like 5 years at least. Like I try and keep everything, and I wouldn't throw it out. I normally will pass it on to something new. So with that disclaimer there, which I don't think was really necessary, but I just wanted to like dive into this little haul with an open heart and mind. So this haul is going to be a kind of like amalgamation of things I've bought this year, mostly in the last 2 months I'd say. Some things have been gifted, other things have been gifted by myself to myself, which still counts as a gift by the way. So let's just get right into it. I have my little Mick Jagger notebook, unofficial Rolling Stones merch, writing it all down. This is like the Holy Bible of things. So I recently just came back from Paris for Paris Fashion Week. I went with my boyfriend. I went to the Pierre Cardin show, which was amazing. I loved it so much. I met some really great people and it was so much fun, and I love Paris. And I went to the market, I don't know the name, maybe I put the name up here, maybe I forgot. I went to the market and I saw this whole stand of vintage magazines, and I love vintage magazines. I really love collecting them, but they're normally quite expensive. These two were €4 each, and they're not in the best condition. That's probably why they were so cheap. But I've got these two Cavalier magazines, an American brand magazine. You see, like, this is like not the best, but I don't really mind. The thing is, recently my magazine rack that I keep like in the living room, my dog, I got a new puppy by the way, Rumpelstiltskin. I literally love him so much. Rumpelstiltskin knocked over water next to the magazines, and loads of my vintage magazines got watered, so that wasn't good. So I need like some new ones. This one is from 1968 and this one is from 1965. I chose this one because I love medieval stuff. I love medieval fun and medieval revival things, and I thought this little illustration was so cool. Back is like some adverts, socks, and then this one is like this. It's got beer on the back. These magazines are like for men, so some of it's boring because men can be boring. So, but there's also like some great drawings and stuff and great pages. Some I can't share because some are like a little bit scandalous, but these I think are okay. This gorgeous sketch, I hope you can see it properly. It reminds me so much of the Belladonna of Sadness, and I think it's so beautiful. And on this page, it actually says McLean on it. Can you see that? It's not even spelled right, but it still got me excited, so I have to be careful. Maybe I put a picture up instead. This is so cool, this photography. And then on the other side as well, would make such a cool poster, but I don't want to rip it out because I don't want to damage this any further. And then this one is also really cool. It's got some great art and drawings in it. It's like everything is so purposeful with vintage magazines. There's no AI art, there's no random crap. Really beautiful. I really love it so much. I also love all the like pages for like selling things. What's it called? Like where you can shop, I guess. And little coupons and things like that. I love to see like what people were buying as well. So yeah, those two. In France, I also bought some clothes. This dress, for example, so beautiful. Like a little psychedelic mini, and it's got a kind of key-lock neckline. This is made in France on it. Something like that. The brand is Yolene, I think. Yolene. Beautiful fabric. I love this so much. I don't know whether I'm going to put this on my shop or if I'm going to keep it, depending on how it fits, because I really love this. It's going to be so great for summer. Even with this turtleneck underneath, it would be so cute. And I found this dress as well, which I love so much. The sleeves look amazing on, and it's got a great little bib and velvet bow collar. It's just so feminine, so gorgeous. I think I probably will put this one up for sale because I do have quite a few like it. And also, I know so many people would love it. It's really, really gorgeous. There's so many details on it, like with the lace trim and the bow, and it's got like an empire waist, so it fits really nice. And I just can't get over these blooming sleeves. It's so gorgeous. And look at the cuffs. It fits like a princess dream sort of thing. So maybe I won't sell it, I don't know. And the last dress that I will put up for sale, because I really do have a lot like this. That's normally how I choose what I'm selling and what I'm not. 1, if it fits. 2, do I have 45 replicas in my wardrobe? This is True 60's, another psychedelic mini. Amazing fabric. So one of my favorite colorways is like pink and red, if you didn't already get that. But I love the material as well because it's fleecy, so it's like quite warm and cozy. Sometimes I'm wearing a mini dress and I'm just cozy, freezing. So I'm also Scouse apparently as well. This is just a great classic 60s staple piece. Like I mentioned in my last video, if you haven't watched that already, please check it out if you want it. It's a great high neckline, just something really simple and easy to style, but also you don't really need to do anything. Like, you don't need the necklace because the whole thing is so busy anyway, but it's paisley and very gorgeous. I love her. The next item I'm super excited about was made by my friend Jake, who runs a company called Radiate Love, which is a rock and roll, it's got all sorts in there, rock and roll handmade leathers, handmade trousers, waistcoats, whatever you think, you can do it, wallets, cuffs, anything. And they sell some like merchandise, like vintage rock stuff as well. And he made me this insanely gorgeous waistcoat. I'm gonna put pictures or videos here because I want to make sure I do it justice. But this is honestly one of the most insane pieces I've ever seen. It's got, first of all, the Zozo, if you call it like that, patch from I think it's 1973, which he sewed on for me because I have the tattoo, the Jimmy Page symbol. It's got just amazing work. This is the inside with the brand label, and then it's got these like eyelets all down the side with laces and like distressed denim. So cool. And the best part about this bloody halter neck top is this back. Union Jack. That's not the song. Anthem. Absolutely gorgeous. Like, the craftsmanship is insane. It's so cool and it fits so well. So if you're looking for anything like this, definitely drop them a message. I'll put that at here and also in my description box. It's made so gorgeously. I absolutely love it. And I love my rock and roll pieces, as you know. And I've just been so obsessed with this, and there's nothing like it out there unless you ask for a custom one, I guess. Then we can match, but it's just so rock and roll. And there's this like signature little stitches in there. I love it. I feel cool when I wear it. So the next thing I bought was this. Isn't this nice? This is like a West German Schubich ceramic, I guess ceramic. West Germany bars. You wouldn't think I've done almost 1,000 days of German Duolingo, would you? Not with that, no. I am not an advert for that company, clearly, because ich kann nicht sprechen so Deutsch, whatever it is. Look at it though! Oh, is that wax? Cheese wax. That's like really strange. I love West German pottery. I collect this as well, shocker. And I think this will look so nice in my living room with maybe like pampas grass at the top, just super 70s. And it was 35 quid, which is so good for this size. Like they go for hundreds as well. So I think it's just gorgeous, and I love home decor so much. I love shopping for home decor. My home is never done. I will do a video, like a flat tour, if you guys want to see that, or like a bedroom tour, things like that. Because those are like some of my favourite videos to watch, like vintage home stuff. So I could do that. He'll be there. Right, what was I saying? Next thing on the list, I bought online, I think it was Depop, was this gorgeous, am I posing for a thumbnail? I don't think this even is a thumbnail. This 1960s suitcase, bag thing. I couldn't find out what the brand was because there was no like labels, but I think it's made in Taiwan because the zip manufacturer is different to like the company. So let me use wheels on a suitcase. Beats me. So they always get a bit heavy because I always put so much stuff in here, but it can fit a lot of things, and it's got like straps to hold it in, a little pocket here. It's kind of like a floral inside. I don't know if you can really see. And zip at the front. This is not in the best condition, like the metal's exposed here, the stitchings come undone here, but I can sew that. I don't think me and this bag are gonna have so much time together, so I'm just making it count, you know. Already took her to Paris on a romantic weekend, so it's going well so far. The next thing I wanted to show you is actually right here. So here's gonna be a fun story. A few years ago I went to Goodwood Revival, which I go to every year with my parents and my boyfriend, and I bought these lamps. There is one there, but you will not be able to... No, you can't see it at all because it's blended in completely because my curtains are closed, lol. I bought this lamp and I love it so much. I love the fabric. They were so heavy, but there was two and I had to bring them home. And fast forward 2-3 years later, I'm on Depop and I'm like, la 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 la, because I love it on there. And I see the curtains in the same fabric. That never happens for people who like vintage, you know, you never get to find things that like match. But I did, and it was actually 2 curtains, but I cut them up and sewed them, so then there was 4. So I put 2 in the living room, 2 in here, and I was just over the moon. When I bought them, I said to the lady like, oh, I'm so excited to get these curtains, it matches my lamp. She just said okay, and I was like, I'm like, doesn't matter anymore. Anyways, she's made me all nervous thinking about that again. Anyway, no, I'm super happy with them. I love it so much. I love orange and pink. They're very loud, intense, but I absolutely love them for that, you know. I think it's so cool. It's so 70s. They're vintage 70s or 60s maybe, I'm not sure. But they're gorgeous. I never knew I'd ever be so excited about curtains, but here we are. Just this mass of geometric shapes. That's comforting to me. The next item I bought recently in, I think it was a charity shop in London. I've just noticed there's a hole in it. Oh, yeah, no, I love vintage. I love vintage. I love getting vintage things. It's never annoying. It's never annoying. So I'm just doing up the buttons, so you can guess what this is. I bought this in a charity shop recently, which was like an amazing find. Like, what the hell, that stuff never happens to me. I never get charity shop gem. Ta-da! Oh. gorgeous is this skirt? I love suede skirts so much, and I think everyone who likes 60s stuff has a suede skirt, like in whatever colours, but this is just so gorgeous. It's got a scalloped hem and it's got different coloured paneling, like black, brown, grey, blue and red, and I wear red all the time. You wouldn't know, but I do. And so it'll match loads of things I wear, and it's got a circle belt attached to it, which I love. You know I love circle belts. I love everything basically. I love circle belts, and this way it's not gonna like keep falling off because there's no like belt loops. So I absolutely love that. I wore it through customs when I went to Paris, and they were like, "Can you take the belt off please?" I was like, I can't. It's attached to the skirt. They were like, "You have to take the belt off." I can't do a French accent. And I was like, "Hey, like, if the belt comes off, my skirt is off. I don't know what you want me to do." And, you know, they threw a right bit, but then fair enough, no. Security. But then I was just like, just let me through. And it didn't even go off anyway. So, there you go. So gorgeous though. I think this is true 60s. You can see the tag, it's made in Italy. The brand is Tricot Farmer. I don't really know. It's got a crown on the top. I love it so much, and it's actually a good size and a decent length. Sometimes, a lot of the time, I find these skirts and they're so teeny and they barely cover your ass, but sometimes you want that kind of look sometimes. And the last thing I bought was it was a charity shop, and this was a pretty good find, so maybe I am more blessed than I have led you to believe. But it's like this 70s dish, I don't know, casserole dish? It's not really casserole shape. Jar pot. It's a jar pot. You know, how they had those in the 70s. I love the colours, of course, it's just so 70s. I don't even know how else to describe it. How else would you describe this apart from if 70s was a pot? It's this. So this is the lid. It's got a great little floral design around it, and this was £4.50, so that's pretty good. The brand, I can't see it, but I can see England. I don't know if it's made in, it says made in England or something England. Can you read that? I'm not sure, but it's just so sweet. Like I say, I love homeware stuff. I never really cook. I have no reason for this. But maybe I could store things in it. It's just so sweet. I just love it. I really hope you loved this video. Do leave me a comment which item was your favourite, and I think I did say what everything was, but I'll give any more details I can in the description box. And make sure to check out my shop, McLean's Vintage, if you're interested in those dresses. Maybe they tickled your fancy. And I have lots more stuff going up on there, so yeah, do check it out and follow me on Instagram if you know what's good for ya. Thanks so much guys, I'll see you next time. Goodbye!